Hey guys, and welcome back to Destiny. Ow, fuck, ow, what the shit? I'm sorry, I just bit the shit on my lip. I was not planned. We'll redo the intro. Hey guys, welcome back to Destiny. So before we get into anything else, let's quickly cover Exer, and it's gonna take us a while to get there. But basically, Exer brought damn near everything good. He brought all the love this week. He's got the dance machines, whatever you call them, the hunter dance machines. He's also got the helm of Immos Light, which is pretty good for striker titans, which is awesome. But he also brought the Nothing Manacles. Sorry, I completely forgot. I was like, there's a reason why I was really excited about Exer. It's the freaking Nothing Manacles. He finally has them. I could have just upgraded a year 2 version, but I think I had like the stat roll on this one better. But yeah, selling just amazing gear. All 3 of those, if you do not have them, are amazing. And he's also selling the new Monte Carlo, which is also amazing weapon. Get it, do it, spend your coins. But you guys may know in the video, whenever it catches up to itself, when I actually start looking at Exer's loot, I have no strange coins. I have like, I think 13 at this point, or 17 coins, because I have not been playing Destiny. Fallout's been taking up a crazy amount of my time and all that kind of stuff. I've been telling you guys that every single Exer day. But it's damn true. Like yesterday, what was supposed to happen, my 2 day plan was that yesterday I was going to record a ton of Fallout 4, so that way I could record a ton of Destiny today, so you guys could both kind of have that. And I probably should get around to doing some more Assassin's Creed. Oh, I haven't even edited the last little, I still have one part to edit. I might do that tomorrow when I'm editing, before I edit any Fallout or whatever. But the one thing that actually I don't really have to worry about, I was kind of shitting on myself because I didn't really get around to playing Destiny all this week. But the whole like Sparrow racing is 3 weeks long, like back to back. I thought it was like 3 weeks every first month, or every week of the month, a new month. But no, it's just 3 weeks long, which is awesome. And also another thing that I mentioned in part 1 of my Destiny thing is that I was kind of annoyed that these sparrows, the awesome sparrows, were being sold. Because I was like, I was really hoping that, you could have that, but you can. Basically, and I really like what they're starting to do is they're starting to make it so the vendor, the kiosk, you can buy anything there, but you'll immediately get it. But say if you do Nightfalls and all those other things, you can still have a chance to get some of that merch. So it's basically just like a cheat sheet for people that don't have that much time and rather throw money into the game opposed to put in time, which is awesome. That's an amazing thing because like not a lot of people have time to play Destiny or do a Nightfalls every single week and all that other stuff. So it's nice that they kind of can just be like, oh, screw it, I have some cash in my pocket, I'll throw it at the screen and get some awesome stuff. But anyways, Sparrow Racing, by the way, I haven't played it since the first video because again I was the first video, Tuesday is when the stuff happened. So on Tuesday, I played some Destiny. I had to quickly edit it. The video didn't render out, so I ended up not getting out 2 videos that day. So I ended up uploading 3 videos the next day, so it kind of balanced out to 2. But yeah, that was kind of shitty. But anyways, so it was Tuesday, came out, played it, edited it, and then the next day, Wednesday, I ended up editing all of the Fallout that I had. So I have so much, again, to upload for you guys. I just edited my face off. Anyways, boom, so that's done. But on Thursday was the day I planned on playing a lot of Fallout, so then I could play a lot of Destiny today, and then on the weekend I could just edit edit to my heart's content. That's not how it happened. Yesterday, I wanted to do a bunch of stuff beforehand. Like I wanted to come back and be like, hey guys, this is all the stuff I got done. So I ended up getting just absorbed into that. So what I ended up doing is I ended up making a big ass house. Like a base, like I'm talking like this shit is got everything in there, and I downloaded a few mods for Fallout, not too many. All it was I think a vault suit retexture, just because I could not find good clothing that I genuinely thought like made my character look not terrible. The vault suit was the only thing that I thought looked sleek, but it was bright ass blue and kind of just looked out of place. So I just got a mod that colored it black and orange, and it looks really nice. Will I be wearing it all the time? I don't know, maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, also, it's morning, and I can't, I can't speak, because it's just, grogginess. I think I might play Fallout today, because I don't have that much time to play today. I think I have like 3 hours, so yeah, I don't think I can play. I want to, when I go to play Destiny, I want to be, make sure I can farm my head off, just go crazy into it. But in Fallout, it's kind of like a mini game, I could play a little bit here, a little bit there, so there's that. But yeah, guys, all in all, talking about X has got amazing loots. A lot of you guys responded. Well to my little little Let's Talk rant video. Basically, it was about Game of the Year and reviews and all that kind of stuff. A lot of you guys were like, you got pretty decent views. You guys said really like good things about it. The one thing that surprised me is one of you guys said something that was quite surprising. One of your guys' fraction of the comment, I should say, was basically you saying that you can't expect a reviewer to play the entire game. Now that to me, I think the opposite. I think absolutely that's the thing you should do. Because the argument in general was the fact that I didn't really like, I don't like when reviewers play, say Skyrim, they're reviewing Skyrim, so they'll only play like 20 hours, and then they'll be like, okay, gotta get my review out, and then they'll put out the review when they've only played 20 hours. And I don't think that's even close to getting an idea what that game's about, when it has 300 hours in it. Like, that game is meant to be played long term. It's got a bunch of different quests, a bunch of different things. Like, for instance, in that 3 hours that dude was playing the game, he could have got the same fetch quest over and over and over again, when there's like seven different routes that are not a fetch quest. Like, he could have missed out on the Dark Brotherhood quest line, which is basically you becoming an assassin and killing people, which is an entirely different gameplay. And that was probably like the guilds are like the least phone just rang. The guilds are like the least fetch quest-esque thing in the game. But he only played 30 hours of the game and he never touched those, and so ergo he'll say that the quest thing is shit. You know, not that it's repetitive, just that it's shit. And then that's awful because he didn't play the entire game, so that's where it kind of falls apart on me. The other thing is that yes, I do expect a reviewer that plays games, and that is their job. Like, I am 100 hours in to Fallout 4, and I've played it every other day for maybe, I'm not sure how long, but I've only played it every other day. If your job is to play a video game and talk about it and write things about it and tell people what it is like, you damn well better play the entire game. Like, that was my thing, is I didn't believe that, like, you know, same thing with a person that reviews movies. He wouldn't be able to get away with reviewing half the movie or watching half the movie and then being able to review it. No, that's not how that works. Again, another thing that makes me think that is games take 4 years to like 5 to 10 years to make. The least you can do if you're gonna put on a spectacle and either shit on it or shine light on it, you can at least put in what, like I said, I've only been playing Fallout for like maybe a week and a half. You could put in 30 weeks and get at least 200 hours in that game, and then that would give you enough. I think personally, it'd give you like 80% of the game completed. I would say personally, it would give me enough verification that you've played it and you know it. So that's where I kind of was like, that was one of the guys' comments, which I don't think I haven't checked comments back, so I replied to it saying that yes, you know, I do think that your game should, you know, you should review the entire thing, or you should play the entire thing, because that's fair. So I haven't seen what the reply is. The person that commented is amazing. Hope you're probably watching this, and I'm not like I'm just saying that's my opinion, and it's easier for me to convey that because I was a bit worried in the comments. I'm always worried by commenting to you guys, and that's why you guys will maybe always notice I always put a smiley face or something at the end of the comment, just so you guys know. Basically, in people's minds, a lot of stuff is left to chance, which I don't like. Like, say for instance, if I was just like, no, actually, I don't think that's correct. Reviewers should review the entire game. What are you talking about? I wouldn't, like, maybe I wrote it like that, but that's not the way I said it. And that's why I was a bit worried about this comment, because I commented back. And I wasn't sure if it was like, hey, if like you read it that way, I don't want you to read anything I write like that way. Like, if I ever write a comment back to you guys, picture me with a big ass smile on my face and trying to be as nice as possible, because you guys, you know, I try to be nice as possible to everybody. So don't ever think I'm like have an attitude with you, which again is why I always put like the winky face, a smile, or whatever, just so it's not left up to chance, just so you guys can't picture me saying something, and yeah. So that's just a side thing. But that was just a random thing I want to talk about real quick, is just because, yeah, I don't think it's fair that a reviewer gets away with playing half the game and then reviewing it. That's like another fraction. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, basically that's what the video is. Most of it's me shitting on reviews because of all the faults that they have. And then game reviews, game of the year. Oh shit, yeah, let's talk about that too. That video spawned a lot of cool conversations. Basically a heavy debate in that video was Witcher or Fallout 4, and one of the people pointed out that Witcher was like fucking the shit. Like they were pointing out that the story archetype is amazing and the characters are awesome and all that other stuff. Which I completely agree with. Completely agree with that. The story in The Witcher is a million times stronger than Fallout's will ever be, just because of the fact that that's the focal point. Which honestly, to me, they're different types of gamers. I mentioned that in the reply to the comment. Basically, yeah, the comment was him saying that, you know, The Witcher has a bunch of story elements. Your choices matter, where in Fallout, none of your choices really matter. Like, you know, you're never gonna like say something that like nothing's ever ball-crushingly evil in Fallout 4, which in The Witcher it can be. Like you can just be like, kill them all, like kill a village. You know, you have heavy consequences with your choices. Now, for some people, that's a bonus. For me, that is a massive negative. The reason why is because when I play a game, I don't like everything being up to chance. I don't like that. When I choose something, I want to choose it. Now, some people could be like, well, that's not realistic. Well, it's just the way I like to play. Like, for instance, in The Witcher, there was this quest where you had to go do this a mission for the witches. The witches of Crookbuck Bog. And there was like you had to do something really specific, and you couldn't do like certain quests before the other. So for instance, if I did this quest right as soon as I got to the town and as soon as I met the witches and etc., and I followed every order that they'd give me, I would end up like killing a bunch of kids. Yeah. Or say another thing happened. Say if I did another thing, I'd kill a whole village. I don't like that, and there would be like a special thing that you'd have to do in order to get the best ending, which I would never know what to do. Like I would never, that option was never shown to me. You'd have to like complete a side quest, another side quest in order to make that even happen. That's why I don't really like The Witcher. Not that I don't like The Witcher, sorry. It's just that's why I don't really like that much story stuff, because it puts way too much weight on me as a player to make choices. And don't get me wrong, I still love the game, I still play the game, I still will, you know, do that, but just that's a negative. Like I don't ever want to walk away from a game feeling rattled, or like, well, not rattled, that's a bad example, feeling sad, you know, like, and some people could be like, it's a game, fucking relax. Well, dude, these games are made to immerse yourself in the world. So the fact that you do walk away with emotions tied to your experience is nice, but I don't like that they're sometimes unavoidably sad. That's just my thing. Again, I'm very mechanical in the way that I don't like to intake things that I don't need. Like for instance, sad things. I don't go up on YouTubing how not to cry challenge, because that's not my idea of a good time. But anyways, so we're making the comparison. The thing I want to quickly talk about is that his comparison was, again, The Witcher had such massive, great plot points, and then my kind of clash to that to say that like it wasn't really my cup of tea. And the reason why that was is because I believe Fallout has much stronger gameplay, because in The Witcher you have such strong narrative, but when it comes to combat, essentially you have the 5 runes. You probably will only use 2 of these if you're not playing on ultra difficulty, and you have the same stance when you fight. So that means you swing in the almost identical way, maybe sped up or slowed down because the weapon's heavier, but it's the same animation you've seen 1,000 times. There's only a few different armor sets, like I think there's 7 armor sets, and your character can't look that different. That's also a thing. Like to me, it's narrative versus gameplay kind of thing. Like, do you want a story or do you want gameplay? And that's the big draw off to me. And to me, I'd rather have a kind of a weaker story, but with a lot more flexible combats and gameplay than in The Witcher, where it's kind of stagnant a little bit. I'm not to say that either of these bad games, but this is why I kind of tip Fallout for me in the winning direction for my favorite game this year. Not even because I'm a fanboy, just because in Fallout you have like hundreds of different guns that can be customized into like 2,000 different variations. But yeah, you have so many guns, you have melee weapons that all kind of have their different appeal, again, that you can customize and make it in a different way and show it in a different light. And also you get to customize your character in a crazy good degree, like your facial bone structure, all that is yours. The clothes that you wear, your muscle size, all of this is in your hands, which I like. I like building a character and taking him out on this adventure. That's what I like. I don't like in The Witcher, I didn't play the past Witcher games, so I kind of felt at some points when they ever met a character or talked to a character that I was kind of like, what? Like, who are you? Like, I feel like I should know you because Geralt's talking to you in a way that he, like, full on knows you, which, you know, I've never played past Witcher games. Well, actually, I played the number 2. Anyways, not my point. Is that the point in The Witcher, I felt like you also needed to kind of play the other games, kind of get an idea, which in Fallout, that's not the case at all. You can jump in and you'll get the idea of it, all that kind of stuff. That's pretty much, that was my debate, is that yes, The Witcher has highly good narrative, but Fallout has just crazy intense gameplay that has, not intense, sorry, depth to their gameplay, which the other one doesn't. And again, there's no wrong choice for these. Like, if you like story compelling games, then boom, then Witcher wins hands down. If you like games that are really centered to gameplay, like guns, the combat, AI, all of these things, then that is probably a good one. AI, maybe not. The Witcher has some pretty cool monsters, so I'll give them props for the design of their creatures, but as of like just being able to do things, I feel like Fallout wins pretty heavily on that. So it's like gameplay versus narrative. But that's it. Let's stop talking about that, because that is a long video. These are supposed to be like 10 minutes, something quick, simple. Instead, we got into like another debate about all the things. But yeah. I didn't reply to comments on Friday, by the way. It's getting to the point where I'm just gonna reply to them hopefully 3 days after Friday. Like, that's my limit. So I'm like, okay, shit, I missed it. We gotta catch up. Because again, it's like editing is starting to take more time than ever. Because of the whole Fallout and all that other stuff that just takes, it's so much to condense. Which I'm loving it. I'm like making it. Also, when you guys mentioned in one of my Fallout series that you guys were like, oh dude, you don't get that many views, and you know, thank you so much for making this series, and please don't stop, and all that kind of stuff. And dude, don't worry about it. Like, that's not me at all. Like, if there's anything I can tell you, and then I always say this to like damn near every subscriber, that anyone who comments this type of thing, is I'm thankful for you, the fact that you think this way, and the fact that you do notice, you do think I deserve more. I am satisfied with you because of that reason. Like, I am satisfied with just you guys because you guys do see something in me. As weird as that is for me to say aloud, that's why I'm okay with it, and that's why I think, you know, like, maybe one day we'll luck out. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, anyways guys, that's gonna be it. Again, Extra's got crazy good loot. Go, definitely worth a stop in the tower. Do some spare racing. And Fallout is coming, and dear God, I gotta show you guys my house, because my house is God tier. And yeah, you guys so much for watching as always. My name is Frost, and later guys.